now entering modern times. The Japanese have about probably dozens, if not hundreds, of schools in Japan for how to get dressed in kimono. That's all they teach them. So we have an example here of what's called a visiting kimono. This is a semi-formal because it does have all of these linings. It does have all of this pattern work. This was a kimono for November or December due to the chrysanthemum pattern or kikin pattern all over it. She's dressed in such a fashion as to show off that she is both wealthy and has wonderful taste because everything is very understated, but there's still some color in it. Now, a lot of older women and middle-aged women dress older to show that they don't want to show off, except, of course, it's all modesty. For her, she's showing off that she does want to show off. She's looking beautiful. She's the mother of the bride. She's got all of this going for her, and this is her day where she gets to shine. So, you can give me a turn. So here she is, and the reason she's going out is because she's going to the theater. On the back of her kimono is a no actor in the middle of a play with cherry blossoms. You're going to have to be very patient with my next fabulous models because they are this. Ladies, I have two examples of children's wear. Both of them are modern, as well as their beautiful mother, who is a very recently married young woman. You can tell because her pattern extends all the way up to her shoulders. Here we have a okay. And she is wearing what's called summer wear. It's yukata. And this is, Casey, you can put up your umbrella if you like. Okay. So she is going to see fireworks and catch fireflies. And she's going to have a wonderful time. You got it. And she's going to behead me. But this had a very simple obi knot tied in back, very loose. It meant that she could go run and play, probably get what? Have a good old time. So that was very, very loose. Now her sister Tatiana, who looks lovely today, is wearing very formal children's wear. Her under kimono has embroidery work along the collar. Her kimono is covered with beautiful butterflies, as is her obi. Check that out. Wonderful, Tatiana. Everything is hand-tied, hand-done. And she is there to go to temples on the first of the year to be blessed by the gods for the next year. She would have gone with her beautiful mother. And she's wearing a kimono of good fortune. It's a 5 crests, so as you turn around, you will see that it has these 3 crests across the top. All of this is beautifully hand-embroidered to show off her new marriage to her husband, who loves her very much and gets her beautiful kimono. Lastly, the only man who gets to play with shiny colors in modern days are actors, of course, in the kabuki and no traditional theater. This would have been an actor who got to chase me around stage, who got to play. He was often a wise man or a crazy spirit, shown off, and most commonly used were forest patterns and all kinds of pine tree patterns on their kimono to show off the fact that they were tied to the earth again. So there was a spirit element in the acting as well. The stages like this one had large lights on either side because with these wigs and these masks that they often wore, they couldn't see anything. So they just had a little tiny bit of visible room, and therefore they judged their entire appearance on the stage by these 2 lights. Still room supreme. Who's left? Okay, and of course the most beautiful ones are the young ladies' kimonos. These are kimonos they would have worn at like a debutante's ball. These are probably between $5,000 and $6,000 kimonos, hand-painted, hand-tailored to fit exactly in their bodies. And she would have worn this on her 17th birthday. to temple and then to a huge celebration where she met everyone in her community, and they all met her for the first time as an adult. So this is her becoming a full adult for the first time. Our next beautiful model is just graduating. So she's wearing her hakama. Now notice how much they've changed from the young lady who was in stripes. Now they're these hand-dyed hakama. They're still worn for schools today. Now of course they've changed to these fabulous kagome skirts, but they're still pleated in the same way that these hakama are pleated. So the idea has stayed, which is kind of strange. But then she's wearing this for her graduation, which is in early spring. So this pattern is continued both in the hem and into here. Now this is January, so she is wearing this because otherwise she'd get hypothermia. So we're very glad that she's not. Thank you very much, Gwendolyn. Likewise, in a very early spring costume, we have Megan looking gorgeous. She is also going to visit all of the temples with her family to wish her blessings, as well as go to her graduation ceremony. Please. Thank you very much. She has this beautiful butterfly knot to continue the butterfly theme between her and her friend. These are good fortune balls. Thank you very much. Our last major models of the traditional look are, of course, the bride and groom. These are almost as complex as the tayu in a lot of ways, and they do echo the traditional ones, but you can see subtle differences if you look. So, this would have been the clothes that they wore on their way to the Shinto shrine to get the blessing of the Shinto priest. And now she's dressed entirely in shiro or white. This is to show both her purity as well as a cleansing prior to her ceremony. She's covered entirely in cranes for good fortune in her life. They extend to every single layer she's wearing, so that this undermost layer has the cranes as well. Every piece would have been white upon white upon white upon white upon white. The more layers, of course, the greater purity. I guess that meant the longer wait for the husband. As you can tell, he's wearing almost the same thing that the samurai did in the old days. It's the only time men are ever allowed to wear those pants, the hakama, except of course for formal traditional arts. Our final and most wonderful model is wearing the exact opposite of the tayu. Please tell me you can find the differences. But she is just as high off the ground, and she's wearing just as many colors, and just as much face paint, and just as crazy hair. I think the idea might be a little bit different, and probably the age of the model would have been a little bit different too. So would you like to see her next to the tayu? Yes? No? Sure. Yes, just for a minute. We're going to leave the shoes off just so she can get up here without dying. You want the shoes? We'll put them on stage. All right, shoes. It's hard to tell in the lights, but her face mask is actually glowing.
Yeah, I got that.
See? Wow. two of the most complex costumes today, and both of them are rainbow colors. Gotta love it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for your patience.